Welcome, everybody. Glad to have you with us. This is the first in a series of webinars intended for you, the wholesaler, the people selling to retail florists, to explain this new dynamic product, the QR message, to them, get them excited about that, help them to realize what a great opportunity it is for their business, sell it through to them, and obviously get lots of reorders. To give you a little bit of insight, this is me, Tim Huckabee, and I've been in the flower business since 1993. Since 1997, when I started my company, The Profitable Florist, after having spent a few years in retail, what I've been doing is traveling the globe. I have personally visited over 7,000 individual retail florists, selling them our services, education, training, business coaching. So I know full well the challenges of dealing with retail florists. Sometimes they can be the most difficult, the most persnickety customer. They almost defy logic. They are their own worst enemies sometimes. They're a great, hardworking group of people, but I find them resistant to spend money, very, very cautious about trying something new, always kind of looking over their shoulder at what the competition is doing. So I want to work with you over the series of these webinars to counteract some of that, give you some language, share some of my experience to help all of us to sell more of this great new product, this innovation. To take a 35,000 foot perspective of the industry, what's happening right now in retail is flower shops are selling the usual suspects: balloons, chocolates, teddy bears, candies, greeting cards. But even that is changing. What I've noticed is as helium continues to rise and is more difficult to get a hold of, coupled with, depending on the market, some environmental concerns, balloons are gradually falling by the wayside. All the more reason that florists are looking for something new. And you may even have them asking you, what are your other customers selling? What else can I sell besides flowers? And this is a great, perfect fit. There's virtually no space that the QR message code takes up. It's a great markup. It's a 3-time markup. They're probably not doing that on any other hard good. And it's innovative, so it kind of ticks all the boxes. What I like about this is a 21st century adaptation of technology. I've seen more and more flower shops embrace technology. More and more of them are using point of sale systems. They have websites, and I would argue that probably 95, if not more, % of any staff in a flower shop has a smartphone. So this isn't alien technology. If we were trying to have this conversation 15 or 20 years ago, it would have been different. But the timing is perfect. Everybody knows what a QR code is. They've seen it, they've used it. And if not, once we create the awareness, suddenly they're going to realize, oh my gosh, everywhere I go, they're on the side of a van on the highway, walking to a grocery store, they're there. I'm picking up a coffee at the coffee shop and it's right there on the counter. So they're familiar with it. They just haven't been able to use it in the store yet. And that's what the QR message is going to be able to do, which kind of makes it exciting. The system is pretty simple. What will happen is the customer on the retail end, either in the store, over the phone, or through the website, will buy this code. Physically, we can hand them a code. Otherwise, we can reach out to them electronically. They record a video message. It goes along with the flowers, and it's innovation. It's excitement. It's something new. It's something different. The way that it works is actually very simple. And if you haven't seen the demo already, you need to. The consumer activates the code, they record a message, and on the receiving end, the recipient opens the card message, they scan the code, they get the message. It's simple, it's easy, it's quick, but it's also novel, it's different, and it's new. And that's what makes it exciting. And I think our industry needs some innovation. We need some things that are new and different, and this definitely addresses that issue. It's easy, it's simple. Part of the pushback you'll get from florists is, well, this seems awfully complicated and my girls don't have time to do that, and a million excuses not to do it. Ironically, it's a simple sale. It really is no different than selling a box of chocolates or a teddy bear. And the good thing is that QR Zipper is giving them a lot of backup and support. So they don't need to start fielding technical questions. They're not going to have to get involved with anything beyond the initial sale. So from that standpoint, it should hold appeal to them. And even the busiest of flower shops or the tiniest of teams will be able to work this into the mix and sell it effectively. One of the ways that you can position this to your customers is this is a new revenue stream. This is a new product line for you to sell. This is an opportunity for you to be making more money. What everybody has noticed is the increasing traffic over the website. The website has become a second store for people, and especially when your customer has somebody placing an order from out of town. If that customer now has the ability to combine a personalized video message along with their flowers, it's kind of a win-win situation. And again, the markup is pretty healthy. There are lots of flower shops using this, doing a 3-time markup. There's no reason that your customers can't do the same. Top to bottom, it takes about 30 seconds to sell this. We've got all the collateral materials to help your customers pitch this. There is an acrylic stand, very sturdy, good presentation that can go right on the counter to greet walk-in customers. There is a simple way to post it on the website, obviously. And then the dialogue over the phone or face-to-face is pretty simple, pretty much self-explanatory. It's not going to require the staff member in the flower shop to be tech savvy or to go into a big, long dissertation. That's not the point. We want to make this as easy as possible for everybody, from the person selling it to the person buying/using it to the person benefiting from that personalized video message on the back end. What I feel is important, because I've sold a number of kits to flower shops myself, is flower shops want to stand out. They want to be that red tulip in the sea of yellow tulips. They want to make their store different. They want to have an edge over the flower shop down the street. They want to offer their customers a different experience than they're going to get at the grocery store, at the farmer's market, with an online vendor, and that's what this does. So not to oversell it, but part of your angle and appeal to them should be, this is a new service. This is a unique product that you can offer to your customers that they're going to love, they're going to enjoy, and they're not going to see anywhere else. And it's going to help them to want to come back. If you take an analysis of where you shop and why you shop, often it's not just a product, it's not just a service, it's the experience. So we're kind of elevating the entire experience of buying flowers by integrating technology in this new and different manner. And we are going to support you. As I said, this is the first of a number of series. We're going to get deeper into scripting and psychology and language and follow up. We're going to give you written scripts and tools to make it easier to sell this to your customers. And beyond selling the video message, there are many other ways that they can use this QR technology in their store. We'll cover that in our upcoming webinars. But for example, we can create customized QR codes that they can place on the counter, where a walk-in customer can scan and be connected immediately to the flower shop's website, which is a heck of a lot easier than dragging out all those clunky old-fashioned books or perpetually turning the terminal around so the customer can look at the funeral design, for example. We'd love to be able to use this at the on the cooler, so when the customer is standing there, he or she can scan that to get prices and know what's available and what's coming up. So the next steps are simple. You can reach out to the company if you have any questions. I'm also making myself available. You'll see me in upcoming workshops, but reach out to me if you have a question. Here's my phone number, there's my email. Call me, text me, reach out as you want to and need to. I'm happy to support you and help you in any way possible to be able to sell more of this interesting product to your customers, because it really is a win-win for everybody. So we'll wrap up this first short, quick introductory session. We'll see you on the next, and let's work together to sell a lot more of these QR message packages to everyone's benefit. Thanks, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.